Welcome to Brick Trains. I'm Joey, and we're going to start a new project. I know I've been talking about that, but that's one of my goals for this year. It's cold down here, so yes, I have a long sleeve shirt on, and then I have my what do they call that when you're on brand? So that over there, not that. We got to go get that. We're gonna get that bus station out of here, and we're gonna look at it today, and we're gonna see what needs to be done. Okay, here is the bus station. Now it's on mills. I believe it's two. Is it two? It may be 2 mills deep or wide. It's only one this way, but I think it's 2 that way. So fairly big. Yeah, it's 2. Maybe, yeah. 232 by 32 base plates, or mills. Here's a picture. Here's a couple pictures of the bus station in real life. These are pictures from back in the heyday. Here's one from what it is now. It's called Brew Burgers. It's a restaurant, which is cool that the restaurant's still there, or that they're using the building for something. So, yeah, you can kind of see this is the glass. I was working on the glass window, and then we had the big Greyhound sign that needed to do. We obviously have no roof, we have no back, but we do have a porta potty for some reason. Well, they were working construction. We were building it, right? And then the construction crew got moved over. So, all right, let's just try to get this out of here. I don't know if I'm gonna video this or not. I'll try to video it. All right, yeah, let's see if we can get it out of here. Here's the bus station, or the bus that goes with the bus station. That's a mock that I did. Okay, let's see. I think you can get a lot of shots of my back. Alright. Here we go. We got it out. Yep. It's two plates. Oh, look, we have a Coke machine back there. I didn't even know that was back there. Okay, well, let's get it over to the table and get a little closer view of it. Part of the problem with this mock is over the years, I started this in MCAD, which is an open source Lego designer program, which is how it's still available. I'm not sure about MCAD. I don't know if they're still. I don't know how much of it they're still developing and keeping up to date. I don't think there's a lot of people keeping it up to date, mostly because of Studio, Bricklink's software, and I haven't upgraded to Studio. And to be frankly honest, it's just because I've dealt with MCAD and LDRAW for so long. I don't like Studio. The interface is different, not bad, not worse. I'm sure there are plenty of people that would look at LDRAW and MCAD and just go, "You can't be serious. That's horrible." It's just what I grew up with, or learned on. So my digital side of this is pretty limited right now. So now I'm having to rely on trying to build this either just straight in brick, which is kind of where we've been, which has caused me some problems because I've now have some issues. Whereas like my train station, the L&N train station, I built that all digital. And then once I decided I like what I had digitally, I started building it in brick. Which, has its challenges. Turns out that gravity, I've said this before, gravity's a bitch. So you learn things, you fix things as you go when you build it in brick. I think it's part of the problem when you see a lot of like the Lego ideas sets and especially like the Bricklink designer program. I think you'll see a lot of people who will design something in Studio, in digital, and then they never build it in brick, or they limit the amount of times that it's built in brick is very limited, so you don't get a great model sometimes. You can get a really good looking model, but something that's has any stability to it can get really crazy. So let me show you what's going on I got around that. The first one, let's go down here. This corner, and this ain't even the worst corner. All these corners, I wanted this round look on the building. All right, let's see if we can go down some. I don't know what the best angle is going to be, but let's at least get in here a little closer. All right, this round, but it's just stacked, sitting there. This one's even just sitting there on one stud, and now it's on the floor. Okay, so you got, I can't even get that back in there. But then we have the same problem on this side. I got this really tall angle, and this is part of the architecture of the building. Another thing is this front wall is super sturdy. It's a tall wall. That's very tall for Lego bricks, but it's very sturdy. It's also, let's see, we're gonna be able to see. Yeah, it's 2 layers here, right? So you have outer and an inner, and then they're connected by plates in between. So I get the different color interior versus the exterior, because let's face it, the inside of this building is not blue. So you got to use that 2 wall thickness. That has caused me some problems in this corner. I'm just spinning this thing around. It's caused me some problems in this corner. I'm gonna have to pull some of this back because the walls didn't join up right. That purple piece there, all this is supposed to be a blue border all the way around. Some of these are just kind of, I'm just putting them in as placeholders to make sure that my bracketing is going to be strong enough to hold. We got to get that up through there. When you look at this wall, this really looks pretty good compared to the building. Scale wise, it's not, the real building is longer than it is. It should be longer this way, and it probably should be a little deeper this way, but I need to stick to that modular 32 by 32 base plate, and again we're using 2. My little painter here, he is hiding a gas meter, which is prominent in the building. There is a gas meter right outside there, right there. This front has changed a couple times over the years. I was kind of going for an older look of the building, so there was like a glass display case when it was a bus station. We only have the H left in the Greyhound. This is supposed to say Greyhound, and I'm going to use the white 1x1, the old white 1x1s with blue letters, and stick them in there. I think I got the spacing right. The Greyhound that goes up this sign is going to be tough because in real life it's all neon. So my plan was to use these 2x3 plates in white, and then either, well, there'd have to be stickers, probably put some kind of stickers on here, and then some lighting of some kind. I really thought I was going to try to light it from behind, but then I used these particular bricks. I don't know, this is obviously not complete. It's obviously not complete, and we got to change it. Or if it changes, so be it. It's a work in progress. The clear wall, then it turns into a white wall, which actually extends above the roof, the top of the roof here a little bit. We need to get that in there. I'm using what are those, Palisade? Is that what that's called? And then in a 1x1 round to kind of let it do the curve. Doing the same thing here with the glass. So we're using a 1x2 clear brick with no stud in the middle, and then a 1x1 round, and that lets us get the curve. I've been using, there was an architectural book that was a Lego architectural book, so kind of got those ideas from that. These are just tiles that are missing. I don't have enough tiles in those colors. This feature on this corner of the building, I wish it was deeper, but there's no way I'm going to turn this into 4. It's going to stay this. But this was a little longer. The bus is actually parked back here, right? So they pulled in here, and this is where you came out and got on the bus. So this parking area was a lot bigger. These windows, there is a window feature like that on the back of the building. and then there were windows up here. So this would be the second story. Yeah, this would be the second story. So there was windows here, and this is all brick on the back side of the building. It is all currently, in way back in the day, it was all just red brick. So that's what we got here. And like I said earlier, I didn't realize there was a Coke machine sitting back here, but there is a Coke machine. It's a Lego Coke machine, but it's a third party. It's got stickers. It has some pretty ugly stickers too. This is not a very good example. There are much better examples of a Coke machine, so we may look at that, getting an upgrade there. Okay, so inside, let's take a look inside. Okay, so first thing is we have a painter inside. Let's just get him out, and then we have bags of parts, tan parts. There's a white tile. So the back of the building had, I believe this is restrooms upstairs now. I believe it was restrooms when it was originally a bus station, and then that was the ticket office down below. But there would have been not only the door, which we have a bright red door with a blue door frame. So again, these are placeholders. The ticket office would have, well, there's no window there, but I think the ticket office would have had a window here. Oops, sorry. Right here where the Coke machine is. And in here. Maybe not. Maybe just on this side. But now that it's the restaurant, the Brewburger restaurant, it's just the restrooms right here, and then I think there's it's just a hallway that lets you get into the doors to the restrooms are this way. So it's kind of weird. This side, there was a seating lounge, and then underneath this area here, which we can't hardly see, it's actually there. Let's see if we can look through the window. Can we see it through the window? Yeah, it's going to be hard to see, but there is a room here currently with the restaurant, with the Brewburger restaurant. It is the kitchen. This is the kitchen area. It used to be a little snack bar. So when you were waiting for your bus to show up, you could actually go there and get a burger or something in there. So yeah, it was kind of cool that, you know, you could, you know, I guess it was already set up as a kitchen, so it's probably easy for the restaurant to set up as a kitchen. This building's sat empty for years and years and years, and got really out of shape. But eventually somebody kept it. I got it on the historical register and saved it, so it was good that it got saved. Unlike my L&N Depot, it did not get saved. Okay, take some close-ups here. Again, here's some of that detail on the windows, and this round. This is a rough detail here or it's a rough shape to get in Lego. Round is not something easy, and then we're gonna have to solve this problem because I can't remember inside. I have to look at some pictures how the inside of this looks, but I think it was pretty much just round inside as well. These windows currently, when you're at the restaurant or in the building looking, these windows are really deep like this. So that was just how it was constructed. So the fact that I'm using double brick thick walls has not really been a problem. Yeah, we're gonna have to get these walls secured and these corners secured and finish these walls in here. We gotta finish where is our ceiling going to be? I think this is the ceiling because it looks like I tiled it to that point. So I think that makes sense because it looks like, I think this would be the ceiling and roof, and it would start or go from glass to the white, which is what the regular building. So we got to figure out a round plate in here, and then we got to come around. Oh, we're stuck on the table. We got to come all the way around. So you can see this window is in the wrong height. See, it's up here, and these are down here. So we're gonna have to do something there. This window's either wrong. I got shorter windows here. It looks like I got a tile there, so I'm guessing that. And the building has a really high wall above the roof. So yeah, we got lots of work. I wish I still had digital. Maybe I can dig up my old draw files, import them into Studio, and at least see where I am and spin them around and stuff. Maybe that'll be our next thing, is we'll look at see what digital things we have. But yeah, this is the project. This 2024, we're gonna get this done. We're gonna get it done, and we'll get it back on the layout. We got to get back on the layout before Dakota puts more stuff of his in there. So, all right. Thanks for watching this project, and stay tuned for more updates.